Good evening and welcome to all our viewers. It's Monday evening, FNB Varsity Cup Rugby. It's the NWU Eagles at home against UCT Ikeys. And prior to the previous game where the Shimlas overcame Wits by 24 points to 12, it was billed as the top of the table clash for the moment. These teams sitting at second and third respectively. But a crucial game for UCT Ikeys nonetheless, as a victory here will put them in that second spot. And as we move towards the final conclusion of the group stage, they will be looking to perhaps push for a home semi-final. The Shimlas, of course, will be kind of hoping for a NWU Eagles victory here. It's wonderful conditions in Potchefstroom as the players are out on the field belting out the national anthem. I'll be intrigued to find out your score predictions in the comments section. So do throw it there who you're supporting. This is FNB Varsity Cup, proudly brought to you, of course, by NPL here on Forever Rugby and Forever Sports, the official sponsor of the Varsity Cup. And if you want to check out and order and place your order, should I say, check the link in the description. You can get 100 Rand off your entire order. As I mentioned, the link is in the description. So just a shout out to NPL, of course, but the players proudly singing the South African national anthem. It's a replay of last year's final. Just filling you in case you missed it, of course, NWU Eagles winning the FNB Varsity Cup last season, overcoming the UCT Ikeys by 27 points to 25. What a close contest that was, of course. UCT at halftime during that game last season in the final, led by 20 points to 9. But it was the NWU Eagles who held on to come back and take the victory. And they will be looking to get another victory here this evening. The home crowd, of course, out in full support for their team. It's going to be an exciting clash. It's Monday evening. But regardless of which day of the week, if you're a rugby supporter, you'll be tuned into this one. These are the future stars of South African rugby. And we get to see them live here on Forever Rugby and Forever Sports. UCT, of course, as I mentioned, in third place at the moment. A simple victory with 4 points will take them to second place. They can't, unfortunately, however, get to the top spot. Shimla's at the moment occupying top spot with 28 points. NWU Eagles, I beg your pardon, at 25 and UCT at 23 points. In fact, if they get a bonus point, their points difference will matter. But all importantly, 1 or 2, it's a home semi-final, and that's a crucial bit of the FNB Varsity Cup. Playing in front of your home crowd gives you that extra little boost of confidence. The conclusion of the national anthem has taken place as we see the match ball being delivered here. The referee will no doubt have his hands full. These players are conditioned. These players are ready. It's Monday evening. It's Varsity Cup, and we're almost underway. So do give your score predictions in the comments section. And of course, hit like and subscribe to Forever Sports, where we bring you live rugby action here, whether it is Varsity Cup, URC, Champions Cup, Challenge Cup. We've got it all for you here, but it's a pleasure from myself, Roots, to take you through this game on Monday evening to set the tone for the rest of the week. The NWU Eagles will kick off from left to right as they go deep now, and it's UCT Ikeys who field inside their 22, and immediately a strong counter ruck here from the Eagles, but the referee on the spot saying they were over eager there, and UCT Ikeys will have an opportunity via Kufut here, the fullback, to clear their lines and relieve some pressure for the moment. Put the ball into touch on this left-hand touchline, which he does so safely, and we're up to the 10-meter mark on this left-hand touchline. But we can see the ferocious intensity from the outset here from the Eagles, piling into that ruck. But the referee on the spot saying, off your feet, you've got to stay on your feet at ruck time. And it's going to be the Ikeys who will feed the line out via Blankenberg. They secure the line out and it's straight through now. The UCT Ikeys playing with intent. Almost up to the 22 here, centre field, playing towards this left-hand side. It's Ntokozo Makaza who goes down this left side, releases one of his loose forwards, and they recycle quickly. It's Ndiao, the big lock forward, who goes trudging ahead. He's brought to ground, but it's quick recycling here. They're only 10 meters out. UCT starting like a house on fire. It's Moos, the scrum off, who recycles the ball quickly. The defense doesn't have time to set yet. Is it going to be a pick and go here? Becker, the tight head prop, decides he's going to pick it around the fringes and go ahead, but it's UCT who are hot on the attack here. Teonase, the flank forward, gets himself involved. Vermeulen from West now. It's just a bit of a loose pass there and a slight knock on, but what a start from UCT here. They want to set the tone for the rest of this game. But it was just Vermeulen there who tried to give the ball off too low and he just couldn't hold on there. But from the line out, it was straight through. It was the number 8 there of UCT who made some massive meters. Delport showing a clean pair of heels there, setting the wheels in motion, and at the moment, as time is off here, the NWU Eagles find themselves deep inside their own half, deep inside their own danger zone. They'll be looking for an exit strategy, no doubt. But what a game we can look forward to. If that's anything to go by, a frenetic start and some attention here just to the Eagles' loose head prop, Matomo Manyama. He seems to be okay. He's back on his feet. And play will get underway with the scrum there, as Lowe couldn't hold on to the ball. The Eagles with the opportunity to exit here. As I mentioned, 8 meters inside their own half, just off centre field. And it's going to be Madaka who's going to put the ball in. He'll look for Zenadine Robinson to perhaps clear the lines here. But it starts here in the engine room. Who can gain the ascendancy? This is the first scrum of the game. The referee just calling a reset there. Slightly unsteady. But no doubt both packer forwards looking to make their mark on this game. And the first scrum, what better way to do it? Madaka with ball in hand as the referee calls. Crouch, bind, set. Four minutes gone in the first half here. Then the referee seems to be having a lot of patience there. It's gone down again. Straight down on this loose head side of UCT. Some referees might have penalised that. But he's come around to the loose head side here just to keep his eyes firmly fixed on this first scrum here. Third time lucky perhaps here for the Eagles to perhaps clear the line. As Madaka feeds the ball into the scrum. It's steady on both sides there. UCT putting the pressure on. It's gone up somewhat there. No real indication who got the advantage, but they hoof it downfield, and Kufut immediately comes running back down this left-hand touchline. UCT full of running with ball in hand. Moos, Vermeulen. Moos again, it's quick ball from UCT. Vermeulen with a little chip over the top, looking for open space, but the Eagles come away with it now. There's space down this right-hand touchline. Just brought to ground over the 10-meter mark. Inside Ikeys territory, though. Madaka feeds one of his lock forwards, who's brought to ground. Now UCT have to defend. They've had pretty much most of the ball for this first 5 minutes, but under the pump here, as Madaka picks up the ball from the base, again feeding one of his loose forwards. They manage to recycle it, and it's quick ball again down this right-hand touchline. Here come the NWU Eagles. It's wonderful support running, and it's a wonderful fend-off. Get out of the way, sir. Try time, NWU Eagles. Wonderful way to open the account here. It's Henny Durant, the flank forward, shoving the defender out of the way, saying, the bus is full. I'm going to the try line. You won't stop me. And the Eagles are on the board by 5 points to 0 with the conversion to come. Showing wonderful upper body strength there, Henny Durant. The Ikeys full of running early on, but under pressure defensively, they folded there. And it's Zenadine Robinson who will have the opportunity to add the extra 2. In fact, it's a point of origin try. So make that 7 for the moment, with the conversion to make it 9. Point of origin try is where the play starts inside their own half. The conversion is successful. It is a full 9 for the Eagles. And that is just about the perfect way to start this titanic clash here at the FNB Varsity Cup. Henny Durant, you go, boy! Vermeulen will get us underway with the restart for UCT here. He looks to go down centre field deep into the 22, and the Eagles field the ball there, but it's Robinson who couldn't hold on to the pass. It's an unforced error there by Zenadine Robinson. And the Ikeys will have an opportunity centre field here, about 15 metres out from the Eagles' try line, to perhaps hit back, trailing by 9 already with that point of origin try. But it was the pass from Matthew Fortain there to Robinson. He just couldn't hold on to it. It's up to UCT to capitalise here, as they have a scrum platform to do so. Kuswayo on this loose set side for UCT, looking for a good hit. Moos with ball in hand feeds the scrum. Both sides showing power. It's solid. But here come UCT via Low, the inside centre, who hits it up. How often do we see that? Taking that first hit, the number 12. Moos recycles. They're coming down this left-hand side. Now the outside centre is brought to ground, but UCT still recycle. Resolute defence for the moment, not over-committing at ruck time for Vermeulen. Looking for a soft layoff there to his hooker, Blankenberg. UCT rumbling up now. They're only about 8 metres out. Inch by inch, they're going forward. Still in possession as they look to shift it wide now. They just can't free up in Chokozo Makaza here on this left wing. Now they're going to. Makaza, though, with no space. It's play on, says the referee. They're only 2 metres out The loose ball is picked up. UCT intent to get over the line. You can see it. Kuzwayo, pick and go. Does he have the leg drive? Just held up short. They're only inches away now. It's Ndiaye, the big lock forward, trying to muscle his way over. And Kuzwayo goes again. The referee just telling the defense, get on the line. Stay on side. No advantage as of yet for any infringement. So good discipline here by the Eagles for the moment. But Vermeulen has it from Moose at 9. Tries to make a little dart, but he's brought to ground. UCT Ikeys still with ball in hand. Gone back about a meter, but they're still 4 meters out. They'd want to make the most of this after that early try from the Eagles. Somehow the defense scrambling here. But still in possession, phase after phase. 20 phases in. UCT showing wonderful ball retention, trying to get over the line. The referee says, unfortunately, it's held up. We're going to come back for an attacking scrum. Because while they're heavily involved in the carrying of the ball, just held up on the last moment, says the referee. And it's going to be UCT with another attacking opportunity. With this 5-meter scrum, it's all action here. But the defense, hats off to them for the moment. Starving off this attack, coming wave after wave. 20 plus phases. And they still can't get over the line. But now another real opportunity for UCT for the moment. As it stands, UCT, of course, if the game were to end now, will finish in 3rd place. The Shimla's in 2nd, and the Eagles will go top with the victory here. And that 4th spot is obviously occupied by Marty's. But it's 2 versus 3, and here come UCT. Makaza rolling over. The momentum takes him over the line. And Tokozo Makaza scores. It doesn't matter how you get there. The momentum you can use in your favor. Moose to Vermeulen, and a lovely little soft ball just off his right shoulder. Wasn't Tokozo Makaza. And that's a 5-pointer. And he has the opportunity, of course, the designated goal kicker, Tokozo Makaza, to convert his own try here. And get Ikeys right back in it. He does so with distinction. Make that 9-7. The Eagles hold on to a slender 2-point lead there. But from the scrum, Moose to Vermeulen. Soft hands off his right shoulder. Wasn't Tokozo Makaza. Slippery as ever, and over for the try. Just under 15 minutes gone, and Zinedine Robinson will now get us underway with the restart. And it's regathered from the Eagles there. Wonderful contest on the restart there. The Eagles come right back. They're not going to rest on their laurels. They're working their way beyond the 10-meter mark and into the 22 and beyond of UCT here. It's a slip tackle. You can't afford to make those. The ball has gone loose after that ruck. But still in possession. An advantage, says the referee here. It's a free play for the Eagles. Madaka. At the base. Sets it up. They're working their way up to the 22 now. Fortain looked to get the ball away. Nothing comes of it, but they're going to come back for the penalty advantage. It's an infringement there. It's offside, says the referee. Is this perhaps an opportunity for Zinedine Robinson to kick the 3 points and extend that lead? No, it's positive thinking here from the Eagles. They're going to pump it into touch here towards the corner flag on this left-hand touchline, which they do in fact. So they're deep inside the UCT territory now. Will we see a driving maul? They're only about 12 meters out. And it's Carl van Sale who will feed here. They're looking for a steady line-out set play here. Set up the platform. And it is a driving maul. Carl van Sale goes in there at the back of that maul to secure it, but they've got to start moving forward. The referee on the spot says, use it. Madaka to Robinson. They've gone back a few meters now. Eagles, should I say, UCT on defense, holding their own, not giving away any meters on that driving maul, and subsequently being hard on defense, pushing the Eagles back outside the UCT 22 here as Madaka feeds one of his tight forwards. They're just about up to the 22 centre field. Madaka steering the ship at 9. Robinson feeds an inside ball there to his number 8. Number 7, should I say, Tian van Sale. And into the 22 and beyond go the Eagles. Also managing to recycle the ball well. Yeah, it's Fortuin who runs a lovely line, who gives a lovely offload down this left-hand touchline. And it's a try. 9 phases make that a try. Up to 14 points. It's Luan van der Walt, the fullback, who received that ball off Matthew Fortuin, the man in the pink shorts, the man with the razzle-dazzle. But on this occasion, it was the fullback, Luan van der Walt, who goes in this left-hand corner in the process of going to ground, should I say. Fortuin managed to get the ball away, showing some wonderful skill there. And Robertson, right up against this left-hand touchline, has the opportunity to add the extra 2. For the moment, the Eagles up by 14 points to 7 as we close in on this first quarter here. What an exciting clash it's been up to this point. Robinson keeps his composure. He has the direction. It is an extra 2. Make that 16 points to 7. But after receiving that ball there, some wonderful speed off the mark from Luan van der Walt. And that's the Eagles' second try. The restart from Vermeulen is outside the 22. The contest is good over the ball from Indiao. The big man all over that ball. The referee on the spot saying holding on, and the Ikeys will have a penalty now via Ntokozo Makaza. It's tit for tat for the moment there. The support just not able to get there in time. And it wasn't Diao, the number 4 lock, on his feet, all over that ball. And it is, in fact, going to be an attempt at goal here for Ntokozo Makaza. Already successful with 1 conversion. One of the leading all-time point scorers in the FNB Varsity Cup. Makes no mistake this time. It's an extra 3 points. The Ikeys are in double figures. It's 16 points to 10. They've closed the gap down to 6. And what a first quarter it's been here. In Potchefstroom, the Eagles will restart via Zinedine Robinson. The referee, however, has called for a strategy break. And I'll see you in a little bit. Hello and welcome back. After that first quarter, the referee just called for a strategy break. We are just about underway with the restart after that penalty from Ntokozo Makaza, and it will be Zinedine Robinson who gets us underway, and he kicks it just outside the 22 with Moose to feed, one of his loose forwards. He doesn't have the safety of the touchline, perhaps shaping for a kick here. From the base, the scrum off as Ndiayo goes in to secure the ball. It's high in the air, it's contestable. It's Makaza who goes for it, but the Eagles somehow have come away with possession. They're up and over the 10-meter mark of UCT here. 15 meters in from this left-hand touchline, playing to centre field via Madaka now. As one of the loose forwards of the Eagles comes around the corner, he's brought to ground. Robinson, they're looking to free it up, the Eagles. Wonderful offloading in the tackle there, working their way up to the 22. UCT have to defend now. They can ill afford conceding another try. The ball is loose. It's gone backwards, says the referee. In possession, the Eagles. Tian van Zyl brought to ground. Madaka to one of his tight forwards. No way through there. Robinson with a lovely little kick pass across the field. The ball bounces loose, but it's just gone forward, says the referee. Some wonderful vision there from Zinedine Robinson. But it was Vin Vogel who just couldn't hold on to it, the right winger. The ball bobbled around a little bit, but Keanu Van Vogel just knocking it on. In a crucial moment. Scrum down and relief here for UCT as they set up a scrum just on their own 22, about 15 meters in from this left-hand touchline. It's all happening so frenetically here. Some attention here to Jovan Becker of UCT. So time off for the moment. Are we to see some tired bodies strewn across the field come 60th minute of this game? If they keep up this tempo, no doubt the bench on both sides will have to have a massive impact if they are to get their side over the line. But it was an early try from Henny Durant. Then Makaza came back with a try of his own. And then the fullback getting the second try for the Eagles, Luan van der Walt, to put the score at 16 points to 10. UCT will have an opportunity here, however, to exit from deep inside their own half. As the referee calls time back on, it's the home side who still lead by 16 points to 10. UCT, no doubt, via Kuzwayo and co, looking for a solid scrum here to relieve the pressure so deep inside their own half. For the moment, the Eagles playing in the right area of the field, but unfortunately not in possession. It's Moors who feeds. It's a big scrum from the Eagles, but he manages to get it out there and feed his inside centre. Outside centre, should I say, Nell, who takes it up, sets up a ruck, creates an angle for Vermeulen, who puts it into touch safely on this left-hand touchline. So a pretty efficient exit strategy there after some pressure by the Eagles on that scrum. But we're just beyond the UCT 10-meter mark here, still inside their own territory, but Carl van Zyl to feed the line out for the Eagles. This is their opportunity to attack. There is a contest in the line out, but it's a safe ball there as the Eagles come charging forward towards the 22. Robinson looking to change direction, spotting some space, but closed down by the defense of UCT here. All over that ball again. Ball security, just a slight problem. UCT getting there first. Over the ball legally. The referee saying the Eagles not releasing. Tobeko Shezi there was the man who went to ground and adjudged by the referee to be holding on. His partner, the Lucid, Matome Manyana, decided to go in, but perhaps a fraction too late. UCT all over that ball. Subsequently, via a penalty kick, put it into touch just about on halfway. And UCT in possession now. Can their line-out function efficiently? It's a little bit of a loose ball, but they get it back. Moos. It's a long ball out. It's some space here on this right-hand touchline. UCT are away. Was Luke Berger who made the break down this right-hand side, and it's quick ball as they change direction from right to left. They centre field. The referees pinned The Eagles there for illegally stealing that ball off their feet. And UCT will have another opportunity to close the gap. The captain there on this occasion, Stefan Krugel, adjudged by the referee to have infringed there, playing the ball on the ground. You can't be doing that. The Eagles thought they were away there with the turnover, but the referee gifting an opportunity now via that penalty for Ntokozo Makaza to close the gap from 6-3 with the penalty attempt here. Ntokozo Makaza, the first player in Varsity Cup history to score more than 100 points in a season on more than one occasion. This time around, however, unsuccessful with the penalty kick, just fading away down this right-hand upright. And the Eagles momentarily breathe a sigh of relief. The score stays at 16 points to 10 as Robinson clears with a 22-meter dropout. It's come off a UCT hand there, so it hasn't travelled very far. And Vermeulen looks to free it up down this left-hand side to his support. Quickly closed down. UCT, though, still in possession. Again, the ball pops loose, and again, it's a ruck infringement. And if we're talking about mini battles, UCT so far, although trailing on the scoreboard at ruck time, seem to have a little bit more purpose. And it's almost deja vu here. Makaza gets to do it all over again. Pretty much well within his range and pretty much straight down the center. Can he find his direction there? It wasn't Tobeka Shezi. Illegally over that ball, says the referee, and a penalty opportunity for Makaza to add 3 more points to the score at the moment. It's at 16-10. Makaza gives one look at the ball, one look at the post, another look at the ball, and then gives it a strike. Distance is good. Direction is super. It's 16 points to 13. They have, in fact, closed the deficit down to 3. The Eagles hold on to that slender lead for the moment as Robertson looks for a contestable kick. The Eagles almost trying to get that ball back, almost successfully getting that ball back, but UCT come away with it in possession, but they've gone back a few meters. They're about 15 meters in from this right-hand touchline, playing towards their own 10-meter mark. Now they go down this left-hand side, and DIO, it's going to take a couple to bring him down, but they do so. It's quickly shifted, but lost forward. The numbers were there on this left-hand side. It was Blankenberg who just couldn't hold on to it. The hooker there, perhaps trying to release his support outside, but in the process, the ball has travelled forward. And the Eagles will have an opportunity here at scrum time to set up their own attacking play. At the moment, the away side, the Ikeys, trail by 13 points to 16. But what a game it's been up to this point. An early try from the Eagles. A response from Ikeys, another try in the process by the Eagles. And then that 2 penalties from the boot of Ntokozo Makaza to give them that 13 points on the scoreboard. But a special mention to that first try from the Eagles and Henny Durant. going the full 9 with that point of origin try. The Eagles at scrum time gaining the ascendancy here and moving forward. The referee's hand out for advantage. It is a free play. It's Madaka to Robinson to Fortain. Just out of range of catching that ball, but the referee's going to come back for the penalty advantage. The UCT Ikeys at ruck time seem to be more purposeful, but at scrum time, it's the Eagles who are also showing their worth. Their pack of forwards working in unison there, getting the penalty as a result. The referee, the man on the spot, just about folding the UCT scrum there, going backwards at a rate of knots. And the Eagles now deep inside the 22 of the UCT Ikeys with the line-out throw to the middle. And this is going to be a line-out maul. Is there going to be a power game here? Madaka's in there, the scrum off. The Eagles want to go forward. For the moment, the referee calling the UCT players to get out from the side. They're swimming around and playing under advantage here. Are the Eagles there? UCT just infringing at that maul. Madaka to Robinson. There's space down this left-hand side. Right-hand side, should I say, but the ball wins the race to the touchline. And back we come for the penalty advantage. At that driving maul, you got to come from the back. And the referee's saying the players swimming around, trying to attempt to pull that maul down. You can sack it immediately, of course, as the line-out catcher receives the ball and goes to ground, but you can't be pulling it down thereafter. And Robinson heeds the call to put it into touch. 5 meters out from the Ikeys try line on this left-hand touchline here with Van Sale to feed. Do we see a little bit of deja vu? As they go again with the driving maul. This time around, set up better, the Ikeys. Not staying connected. It's the NWU Eagles who go powering on for their third try. The signs looked ominous when the setup was great and efficient. The UCT Ikeys there, unfortunately, disconnecting defensively in that maul, and it's Kyle Van Sale who's the man attributed with the 5-pointer. Wonderful work there from all the forwards. They knew their task at hand and they delivered efficiently, powering through for that maul. Robinson, Zinedine Robinson, kicking at 100%, has the opportunity to add the extra 2. Tight up against this left-hand touchline. Robinson sailing, but it's fading away to the left. The score stays at 21 points to 13 in favour of the home side here in Potchefstroom. It's Monday evening rugby. It's the FNB Varsity Cup, proudly brought to you by NPL here on Forever Rugby and Forever Sports. What a way to set the tone for the rest of the week as Vermeulen looks to get us, should I say, underway here with the restart, and he goes deep. Fielded by the fullback, Luan van der Walt. Madaka feeds one of his tight forwards just to create a better angle. He's shaping for the kick, perhaps. No, he finds Robinson. with the reliable boot who puts it into touch. We're just about up to the 10-meter mark. Still inside Eagles territory. Of course, as I said, if the score were to, or the game were to end, as of now, the Eagles will top the log. The Shimlers will be second. The Ikeys will stay third. And Marty's, of course, will be in fourth position. And 1 and 2 get home semi-finals here. And it's the home side who look eager to stay on top. As they go charging on, they won the line out against the throw. They're up over halfway, and Madaka's at the base. Feeds Robinson again, who's looking for open space. What a wonderful kick from Zedadine Robinson, scanning the field before he got the pass and finding grass inside the field of play. The ball rolling out deep inside the 22 of the Ikeys there. And in fact, it's at 50-22. It's played quickly. It all happened so fast here. The Eagles, 7 meters out. Madaka looks to feed it as the Eagles look to put on pressure here. Massive pressure before half time. Shazy going in there to secure the ball. Perhaps set up a driving maul here, which is what it looks like for the moment. Ikeys have to defend the maul here. It's rumbling forward, then sideways, then forward. Playing under advantage, says the referee. Robinson looks for a bit of space. Just brought to ground. Zenadine Robinson, but it's recycled quickly. It's Fortain with the fast feet. Brought to ground, however. But here come the Eagles. They're only 4 meters out, just about under the sticks. Playing under advantage. Pick and go it is from the tight forwards. The Eagles only 2 meters out now. UCT don't want this game to get away from them. But they're powerless for the moment. Over the line, but just held up, says the referee. We're coming back for the penalty advantage. And this is a real opportunity for the Eagles to create a healthy cushion before half-time. Zenadine Robinson indicating he'll put it into touch. He does so. It's going to be another line out. Will we see another driving maul? But what a killer blow it will be for the Ikeys here just before half-time to concede again. But it's Kyle van Zyl, ball in hand. His loose head prop makes the call. Can they be efficient? Give the home crowd something to cheer about at half-time, as we obviously look forward to the second half and how this game plays out. For the moment, it is a driving maul. The Eagles go rumbling on. UCT again swimming around the side. The referee looking on with intent. The Eagles side to side, just about there. But somehow, UCT have managed to hold them out. The ball is recycled. And it's Madaka to Robinson. Fortain again, having to contend with the high ball. And just a loose pass out wide to Windvogel, Keanu Windvogel. There is some dew that's making that ball a little bit slippery there. Luan van der Walt threw a wild ball out down this left-hand touchline. But defensively, the Ikeys there just managing to hold their own. They can ill afford conceding any more points, still down 13-21. with just over a minute and a half to play here. It's flown by at the FNB Varsity Cup here this Monday evening in Potchefstroom. It's just about a full house. They're supporting the champions, and why not, of course. The Eagles will go marching on to the semi-finals. It's just about who will get that home ground advantage. And the Ikeys are up against it here. They're a well-balanced side, the NWU Eagles, showing they can attack from anywhere, showing their versatility at scrum time, showing their power game in the maul. And when they've been asked to defend, they have done so with resolution. It's the Ikeys, however, from that resulting knock-on from Keanu Van Vogel, who will put the ball into the scrum. The Ikeys been under somewhat of a bit of pressure at scrum time, but they do come away with it again via the number 12, 13. Nelde Vermeulen puts it upfield, doesn't decide to go for touch. And the Eagles will perhaps have one more opportunity just before half-time to attack here. Madaka. It's a loose pass. Playing under advantage. Oh, UCT, it's Kufut in possession. Trying to dart his way around the defense. He's brought to ground just outside the 22. And it's UCT now who will have the opportunity to keep this ball alive and attack. It's lost forward. Unfortunately, UCT couldn't hold on to that one. Nothing comes of it, and that will be half-time here in Potchefstroom. The Eagles ahead by 21 points to 13. Get some refreshments. We'll be back for the second half shortly.
Hello and welcome, my name is Reese and today I'm going to be speaking to you about one of our channel partners, BITDEFENDER. Forever Sports is proudly supported by BITDEFENDER, one of the global leaders in cybersecurity. Stay safe with the most consistently top-rated antivirus of the last 10 years and counting. To protect yourself from cyber attacks, protect your browsing and personal information, and so much more, get BITDEFENDER. With BITDEFENDER's premium VPN, digital privacy and freedom is as easy as flicking on a light switch. Bank, stream, and download without exposing a single byte of personal information. Unblock your favorite streaming sites and get access to content that you want to watch on up to 10 devices today. Effective, invisible, and amazingly affordable. Use the link in the description to get started. Hello everyone and welcome to Forever Sports. As one of the leading channels in the world providing free coverage of all of your favorite sports, we are asking for your support. Everything that we create at Forever Sports is available for free and always will be. To help us continue delivering high quality content, as well as expanding our coverage, we are asking you to consider supporting the channel by becoming a channel member. As part of the Forever Sports Members Club, you will gain access to select perks, such as exclusive stickers and emojis to use during our watch-alongs and live streams. You will also gain early access to premium content, as well as have your name listed on the channel under channel members. We strive to deliver quality content that is unmatched by other channels, and are always looking to take things up another level. And our members give us the chance to do this. It is thanks to our members and other support that we get from our fans that we are able to deliver campaigns such as the France 2023 on the ground coverage. So if you would like to continue supporting the channel and the free coverage that it provides, be sure to check.
Enhance your performance with Nutritional Performance Labs. Cutting-edge supplements delivering clinically proven doses for optimal results. The first sport nutrition company in South Africa to prioritize transparency with a non-proprietary blend policy, providing full label disclosure. Your determination counts, your dedication counts, and what you are putting in your body counts. Use the code FOREVERSPORTS100 and get 100 Rand off your entire order on NPL. See the link in the description. Choose quality-driven products. Choose NPL. It's #JustBetter. your performance with nutritional performance labs. Cutting-edge supplements delivering clinically proven doses for optimal results. The first sport nutrition company in South Africa to prioritize transparency with a non-proprietary blend policy, providing full label disclosure. Your determination counts, your dedication counts, and what you are putting in your body counts. Use the code FOREVERSPORTS100 and get 100 Rand off your entire order on NPL. See the link in the description. Choose quality-driven products. Choose NPL. It's hashtag just better.
Hello and welcome back to Forever Rugby on Forever Sports. In case you missed that first half, it's the home side, the NWU Eagles, who are in the lead by 21 points to 13. What an exciting clash it's been up to this point. But we look forward to two more quarters, one half, as Vermeulen gets us underway from left to right. The Eagles gather the restart from just outside their 22, so no safety of the touchline here. And it's Robinson who decides to put it straight down the center of the field with the kick. It's UCT who come running back and are in possession, working their way up to the 10-meter mark here. Vermeulen to Ndiaye, the big lock forward. Vermeulen looking for soft hands again, but the defense of the Eagles closing him down. They've gone back a few meters here, but still in possession, looking to recycle the ball. Vermeulen to his inside center. Low. Vermeulen now trying to shift the ball through the hands. We center field just over halfway. The referee waving play on. UCT calling for hands out there in the ruck. As they shift it down this left-hand touchline, it's a loose ball, but they've kept a hold of it. UCT in possession over the 10-meter mark. Their next stop, the 22. The referee on the spot saying players off their feet there. The players of UCT. And the Eagles holding out on defense. And it's the lock forward. Krugel, the captain, who was all over that ball, making a nuisance of himself at ruck time. In the process of trying to secure the ball there, UCT just going off their feet. But under some pressure there from Krugel and a deserved penalty. And it looks like an injury to Ndiaye, the big lock forward. having an issue with his left ankle, so he will be replaced by Kruger, the number 19 lock forward of UCT. UCT win the line out from an NWU Eagles throw. The ball has gone loose. They shifted it wide to Makaza on this right-hand touchline. The left winger just unfortunately couldn't hold on to it. And the Eagles will have another opportunity. Some big defense there from Fontaine on Makaza that resulted in that fumble and going into touch. It's the Eagles who will throw in on halfway here on this right-hand touchline via Carl van Zyl. Looking to get it right now. Some pressure in the line out there from UCT, but the Eagles come away with it centre field just on halfway. Madaka Robinson looking for grass, finding it, and into the hands of an Eagles player. They get the kick pass back and are in possession. Madaka at the base. He's been good and efficient all night in recycling that ball. It's Durant, the try scorer, ready tonight, who looks to go ahead, charging forward. Like a rhino who's had his pre-workout. The Eagles come charging forward up to the 10-meter mark here of the Eagles, but somehow UCT have stolen that ball away legally, says the referee. He was the first man in. And it's Luan van der Walt who will look to clear his lines, covering from the fullback as the safety of the 22 and puts the ball into touch on this left-hand touchline. It's going to be Blankenberg to feed. We're just about on the 10-meter mark of the Eagles' territory here on this left-hand touchline. Time off for the moment. There's been some big hits. It's been a frenetic pace at this game this evening here in Potchefstroom, but it's the home side, the NWU Eagles, ahead on the scoreboard by 21 points to 13 over the Ikeys. And as it stands, the Eagles will top the FNB Varsity Cup log. But still a lot to play for here as Blankenberg looks to feed the line out. Can they secure the ball at this set play? Yes, they can. It's front of the line out ball by Kruger. And away with it comes Lowe, the inside centre, busting his way upfield. Ikeys over the 10-meter mark. It's just a loose pass there. Foot tries to clean up the loose ball, but in the process has knocked it on. So an unforced error there, trying to put the ball through the hands. And Kofut couldn't clean up the mess there. The Eagles will have the put into the scrum on their own 10-meter mark. About 10 meters in from this right-hand touchline. Their scrum has really come into its own in the latter part of that first half, the Eagles. They'll feel they have the upper hand. But a couple of substitutions, both sides. We know things can change. But it's the home side in the lead here, and Mataka with ball in hand to feed. As the referee calls another reset there. The heat is on, no doubt, for Ikeys to get back into this game within touching distance. Put themselves in a position to go to second on the log. That will force the Shimlers although have the opportunity to also have a home semi-final. So a lot at stake here for the Eagles, the defending reigning champions of the Varsity Cup, in a deja vu match of last season. The final, of course, where the Eagles triumphed over the Ikeys. They went into half-time in this game, however, in the lead, unlike last year's final. And in possession and away with it come the Eagles. Flock, the inside centre, tried to bust it up. And it's Durant again. Prominent as ever with ball in hand. The referee penalising the Eagles, unfortunately, however. The pick up around the fringe. You can't be rolling around trying to gain meters. You've got to get to your feet. And the referee are judging a double movement there. The Ikeys will have an opportunity via Kufut to put it deep into touch. And what a wonderful kick from the fullback Kufut. It was the loose head there, Matome Manyama, who was just rolling around. A WWE style there, trying to gain some meters. The referee rightfully penalising him. And only about 10, 12 meters out with that wonderful touchline penalty kick. Blankenberg feeds, and UCT now come with them all of their own as they look to charge up ahead. Blankenberg with ball in hand at the back, inching forward. Step by step, the referee says, use it once. Blankenberg comes away with it, tries to get the offload from the one hand, just going forward. He couldn't keep control there, but he did some wonderful work on attack to break away from that maul there. The hooker, and just as he was trying to feed his scrum off in support, the ball has gone forward. As we see another replacement for UCT. Warji comes on for Kuzwayo at loose head. And LaRue comes on for Becker at tight head. Double change for UCT in the front row. Blankenberg for the moment still on the field. So it's not a clean sweep in terms of changes in the front row, but some fresh legs. How will that affect things at scrum time here? The Eagles will look to exit, no doubt, 10 meters from their own try line. Most certainly back themselves at scrum time nonetheless, with just over a half an hour to play here. Still in the lead by 21 points to 13. Shout out to Liam, my brother. It's 21 to the Eagles, 13 to the Ikeys. 51 minutes gone on the clock. Just a shout out to everyone who's tuned in. Do feel free to give your score predictions. Do feel free to hit the like, hit the subscribe button on the Forever Sports channel. And of course, this has all been made possible. And the main sponsor of the FNB Varsity Cup here for us on Forever Sports, NPL, your premium supplement choice. Check the link in the description. Get yourself R100 off your order. Pre-workout, post-workout, protein bars. NPL has it all. And for the moment, the Eagles have it all to do. Stuck deep in their own danger zone, but in possession via Madaka. Strong scrum from the Ikeys, but away with it. Come the Eagles, charging their way ahead with their loose forwards, taking the ball up in earnest. Woji, who's just come on the field, is called upon. In fact, it's not Woji, it's Manyama, the loose head prop of the Eagles. I got my bearings wrong there for the moment, but it's a clearance and not such a great one. From the Eagles, Luan van der Walt there. We're still stuck inside the 22 of the Eagles with the UCT Ikeys to feed here. They've got to make use of these opportunities to attack. They're in the right area of the field. The ball has gone loose. The Eagles have possession though. Madaka looks to wriggle his way free. Clean up that ball. And a penalty, says the referee. Madaka was just adjudged to have been tackled above the shoulder line. There's a no-nonsense approach, of course, when it comes to defending anywhere above the sternum. The referee, rightfully on the spot, gives Robertson the opportunity to clear from the penalty kick, which he finds touched down this right-hand touchline. No score as of yet in this second half. We saw a lot of action in that first half. A point of origin try, driving maul try, penalty kicks from the boot of Makaza. That's kept the Ikeys in this game. It's another loose ball at line out, but somehow the Eagles do come away with possession. Manyama called upon again to carry, but he's brought to ground. Madaka at the base, shaping to kick from inside his 22. Looking for the touchline and finding it successfully. It's all a tense affair here for the moment. The away side looking for opportunities to get back into this game. As we see another replacement, it's Nell, the outside centre, being replaced. Some more fresh legs, this time in the back line for the Ikeys. Perhaps looking for the replacement to inject some magic here in this game. Still no points in the second half. The Ikeys win the line out with the feed from Blankenberg and come charging ahead. Well over the advantage line now. In possession up to the 22 centre field as they look to play via Vermeulen to his inside centre low. Lovely little soft ball. Wonderful skill to keep the ball alive. Ikeys recycle quickly. Makaza trying to break free. Feeds his right winger Berger, who stopped short. And still we're stuck on the 22 centre field here. The Eagles under the pump here defensively, but holding their own for the moment. It's Berger again, who comes off his right wing, trying to get everybody involved now. They know the importance of this. A win will give them a home semi-final. The Ikeys. And it's Woji who takes it up, trying to fend off the defence here as they shift it down towards this right-hand side. Makaza caught static for a moment, but finds his feet. A loose ball thrown centre field. But Kofod comes in from fullback and cleans up. They set up another ruck. It's relentless here from the Ikeys. And just at the pickup from the base. Over eager perhaps. Should have gone over the ball to clean and secure. But the Ikeys showing they're not taking this one lying down. The Eagles have been defending for pretty much the most part of 15 plus phases here. And it's taking its toll on both sets of players. No doubt we're always going to see the impact of the finishes on both sides come around the 60th minute mark. We're at minute 57 and time off as one of the Eagles players gets attention. But it's a tense affair. The scoreboard showing the Ikeys are just more than a score away. So they'd need to score twice. And definitely can't be conceding any points. Playing in the right areas of the field, but they want to convert that pressure into points. The Eagles holding on for the moment with a 21-13 lead here. Packed house in Potchefstroom as the referee calls time back on. He wants to get things underway. But a testament to the players' conditioning, no doubt, playing at this pace continuously. Incredible stuff. But we've almost had 27 minutes without a score since that last driving maul try. Shows you what a tense affair this is as the referee calls another reset to the scrum. The Eagles in possession, but they'll have to exit again. They want to put themselves in the position on the field where they can set up their own attack. For the moment, it's the Ikeys camping down in that 22, but not with anything to show for it. As we approach the final quarter of this game, it's Monday evening FNB Varsity Cup Rugby, and it's delivering exactly what we expected. Prior to that Shimla's game, it was billed as the top of the table clash. The Shimlas, of course, going ahead with that victory, but they have already concluded their pool stage effort. These teams still both looking for the result here, both looking for the victory. It's the home side for the moment who hold on to that lead. In possession. The ball is loose. They're trying to hold him up. Just managed to get his knee on the ground there, Mataka. Then it's Zinedine Robertson who goes in to play scrum half and makes a wonderful clearance there, taking it upon himself. He saw his scrum half was in the thick of things and decided he's going to go play scrum half, put that ball into touch. But still without a score here in this second half. And we're into the final quarter. Blankenberg to feed for the Ikeys, still stuck inside the Eagles' territory. So territory is in favour of UCT in this game, considering what they've been up to the last few minutes. The line out, though, just loose, just not able to secure that ball there. And the referee, in fact, calls for a strategy break, which means I'll see you in just a little bit.
Enhance your performance with nutritional performance labs. Cutting-edge supplements delivering clinically proven doses for optimal results. The first sport nutrition company in South Africa to prioritize transparency with a non-proprietary blend policy, providing full label disclosure. Your determination counts, your dedication counts, and what you are putting in your body counts. Use the code FOREVERSPORTS100 and get 100 Rand off your entire order on NPL. See the link in the description. Choose quality-driven products. Choose NPL. It's hashtag just better.
Hello and welcome back. We are back to the action, into the thick of things here. We were just away for what they call a strategy break here. On the 20th minute mark, 60th minute mark, at the referee's discretion, the players just allowed to get together with coaches and management and map out the final play here. The final quarter is going to get underway shortly with the scrum down to the Shimlers here. And it's the Eagles who still hold on to a lead here, but 21 points to 13. And it's Mataka who will feed the scrum, as the referee calls time back on. Things are back underway here at the FNB Varsity Cup in Potchefstroom. No score to speak of yet in the second half, but a tense affair nonetheless. What does the final quarter hold in store for us? The referee calls a penalty. It's Manyama on this Lucette side. Putting the pressure on, and it seems as the replacement, Warji there on the tight head side of UCT Ikeys there is adjudged to have infringed, and Zenadine Robinson will have the opportunity to clear for touch, which he does there. The referee on the spot, not as patient as he's been perhaps, but a strong scrum nonetheless from the Eagles at scrum set play, and no doubt they'll be looking to set up something now for the first time really in the Ikeys half. They set up a driving maul from the line out. The Ikeys look to rip it away, but coming around the side, says the referee. And it's the number 7, of the Ikeys there to have infringed, says the referee. Schubert gifting the Eagles some valuable meters upfield, and Robertson puts it into touch again on this right-hand touchline. Infringing in that driving maul there, Schubert. And it's Van Sale, who's got a try to his name later on in that first half. Just before the half-hour mark, in fact. Who feeds the line out, but it's UCT who come away with it. The Eagles not able to win their own ball at line-out time, and it's UCT who can clear here, just outside their 22 centre field. It's the replacement scrum off, who shapes for a contestable kick into Kozo. Makaza can't hold on to the ball. And there was no one at the back. He would have had the legs to get away. But in fact, it's going to be a scrum down. Unfortunate. The ball just fumbling out of Makaza's hands there. And the Eagles will have a scrum down on halfway, 15 meters in from this right-hand touchline. There is a little bit of a blind side to play with. They've had a steady scrum, couple of scrum penalties in their favour, indicating their scrum dominance. This time around, the referee penalising the tight head prop until Beko Shezi there. So one back for the UCT Ikeys there. By no means out of this game, and it's Kufot who will again look to put it deep into the Eagles' territory with that kick into touch on this right-hand touchline. Until Beko Shezi there, looking perplexed, but the referee's whistle is final, son. And we're into the final 14 odd minutes here at the FNB Varsity Cup, and it's the Ikeys who win the line out just outside their 22. Makaza looks to come off the wing and add some impotence on attack here. It's Vermeulen who takes it from his scrum off. They're well over the advantage line. It's Waji, the replacement prop. Can they shift it? Makaza again with ball in hand. Prominent as ever. 15 meters out. Route 1. Goes back at advantage, says the referee, to the Ikeys here. They've got a free play. It's the Eagles who are defending for pretty much the majority of the second half, are under pressure again. And Kofot will put it into touch. As close as he can to this corner flag on this left-hand touchline. Can they turn this pressure into points? UCT for the moment, it's a ruck infringement. The Eagles players not rolling away at ruck time. It's front of the line-out ball, and it's a driving power maul as UCT go charging on. No one's going to stop them. Surely now. Yes, it is. Try time for the UCT Ikeys. And they're right back in the fight here. The heat is undoubtedly on here in Potchefstroom. The Eagles folding under the pressure of that maul. And it's the replacement hooker, Johan Lombard, who goes over for the try 21 points to 18. What a crucial kick here. Fontokozo Makaza, considering the way this game has panned out in the second half. An extra 2 points will be ever so valuable. Makaza sailing, just shaving the right hand upright. Unfortunately, but only trailed by 3 now. A penalty, a drop goal could level things up here. But it's the Ikeys from Cape Town who are showing some massive heart as we just about into the final 10 minutes here. In Potchefstroom, it's the Eagles, the home side. Hold on to that slender 3-point lead by 21 points to 18. The restart from Robinson, fielded by Makaza inside the 22. Vermeulen will have the safety of the touchline. Puts a massive boot in, and it's a wonderful clearance from the fly half. He's gone about his business quietly but assuredly, but he's taken play back into the half of the Eagles, and they pinned down for the moment here. As we see some more replacements coming on for UCT. Nyali on for Dionase. The flank forward, so some more fresh legs. Can the Eagles find a score that would put them out of range for the moment? UCT still well within range here. As Robinson goes into play. Scrum off. Kubeka on the field at scrum off, replacement for the Eagles, replacing Madaka. And it's the finishers we spoke about now that have a responsibility on both sides to add a dimension and get their team over the line. Robinson with a lovely little one-handed offload. The Eagles still stuck on their own 10-meter mark. The Ikeys defending for all they're worth. They want to put the pressure on so they can get that ball back. They've just got to keep their discipline here. Krugel goes in, the captain of the Eagles, to take it up, but he's brought to ground as they look to play down this left-hand side. No space. The shop is closed. It's a public holiday, young man. Going nowhere, the Eagles, for the moment. Kubeka, who shapes from the base. Kofut almost lost possession, but a wonderful presence of mind to regather. And it's the Ikeys who are in possession, but ripped away. The Eagles now, via Kubeka. It's all happening so fast, looking for space. Makaza trying to break clear, managing to evade one defender. And it's Berger who has to go in and clean up there. It was a loose pass, but still in possession. It's Ikeys now, who look to recycle the ball. They don't just want to kick it away, but they've got to find some territory, and they do so via Vermeulen, the fly half, who puts it straight down the center of the field. Forces Luan van der Walt to kick it ahead, and he finds a wonderful touchline clearance. Just a couple of inches in it on this left-hand touchline. But he had judged that one, the weight of the kick, just about perfectly. The fullback has got a try to his name already. But only that one score in the second half. Unconverted, of course. But it's the Ikeys who feed the line out and win it securely. Time running out. They know there won't be many opportunities. They want to get to the right areas of the field. As they feed it out to Makaza now, cuts back in field. Elusive as ever into Kozo Makaza, but he's brought to ground. Vermeulen, under a bit of pressure, decides to put it high. But no real chasers there, and the Eagles, via Luan van der Walt again, trying to pin UCT back into their own 22, but Kufot makes a wonderful clearance into touch to relieve some pressure there. It's Williams who will be coming on for Robertson. Zenadine Robertson, who has had a solid game this evening. Massive responsibility now, the replacement fly half, to get them and keep them in the right areas of the field. One feels one more score will just about be enough for the Eagles. On halfway on this right-hand touchline, they opt for a driving maul and then break away down this right-hand blind side. It's the Eagles in possession. Krugel, the captain, wrestling, bustling his way through. Kubeka. Durant. Charging ahead. But it's the Ikeys who come away with it via Vermeulen. Ripped free before the tackle was effected. And the referee will come back for a scrum down to the Ikeys here. This match, most certainly, the way it's panned out in the second half, giving us the impression of a real test match, tense affair here. But it's the Eagles who hold on for the moment by 21 points to 18. UCT with the feed to the scrum just on halfway. Centre field options left and right here. Are we going to see a pulsating finish and come back here? Just like the Eagles did it to the Ikeys last year in the final of the FNB Varsity Cup. It's a strong scrum, but the Ikeys do come away with it. It's Makaza as they play down this right-hand side. Playing under advantage, says the referee. Stolen by the Eagles, but knocked on in the process at the ruck. And it's Waji, centre field just outside the 22. The Ikeys looking dangerous on attack, but then just losing the ball at a crucial moment, and Berger has to go in to effect a tackle. The Eagles outside their 22. Kubeka to Williams, to Fortain. They want to play from deep now. There's space on this right-hand side. Makaza makes a crucial tackle. But somehow the Eagles recycle the ball. Kubeka to Durant. Williams. His kick is charged down. Everything's happening all over the place here. The ball rolls into the 22 of UCT. But it's Kufot who puts it downfield. And away with it comes Winvogel. Electric feet. Just intercepted there, but the UCT Ikeys couldn't hold on to it. It's the Eagles who come away with possession, and it's all opening up now. Advantage over, surely. Is this going to be the score that settles it? Yes, it is. Try time for the Eagles. Nathan Jorts will go over. He hasn't had much of a mention throughout this game, but when it mattered most, has just about sealed it for the home side here in Potchefstroom, playing under scrum advantage. And he had the jet shoes to go in under the post. The referee awards the try. It's a point of origin try. The conversion is good. And the Eagles now well clear with just over 2 minutes to play. It's a full 9. Those 2 point of origin tries really have hurt the Ikeys there for all their intents and purposes in the second half, showing their heart, showing their resolve. Have suffered a major heartbreak there, with Nathan Jorts going over for a 7-pointer, followed by 2 for the conversion. We're up to 30 points to 18. And now pretty much all but consolation for the Ikeys. It's the NWU Eagles, the reigning defending champions, who will top the log. But away with it here now, deep into the 22 come the Ikeys. Just losing the ball at a crucial moment down this left-hand touchline. It's going to be a scrum down to the Eagles. And if it was ever going to be a time to not make an unforced error, there it was, with the try line beckoning. The ball was knocked forward. And that adds the insult to injury here with just under a minute to play. The Eagles will look to run the clock down. They'll finish at the top of the table. The Ikeys will have to settle for third spot. The Shimlers will take second. So it's the Eagles and the Shimlers who will have a home semi-final respectively, 1 and 2. Which means it will be the Eagles against the Marties. And the Ikeys will have to travel again on the road in their semi-final to Bloemfontein to play the Shimlers. But what a killer blow that try was from Nathan Jorts. Couldn't work himself into the game. But when he was set free, oh boy, did he give his side a real boost and put them well clear now. Time up on the clock. They just need to win the scrum and put it out. And they'll go marching on to the semi-finals. Look forward to a home semi-final here in Potch. But it was that try that was the straw that broke the camel's back for UCT. Kobeka to Williams, who puts it into touch. And that, folks, will be that. The NWU Eagles at home here in Potchefstroom, overcoming UCT Ikeys by 30 points to 18. From myself, Roots, here at Forever Rugby and Forever Sports, it's been an absolute pleasure. Until next time, bye for now.